Hello Synod. For those who I am yet to meet, my name is Siggy. That's me in the middle with the blue shirt on. I work for the Learning Network. I'm a member of the Yorkshire Plus team with my colleagues Graham, Carla and Rachel. This presentation is an overview of what we do, what's coming up, and of course the odd plug or two. We're continuing to work with others, including partnering with Cliff College, Worlow Spirituality Centre in Sheffield, the URC Yorkshire Synod, and we ecumenically facilitate the Joined Up Conference. This year we have supported one another as we work on moving to online delivery, redesigning some of our scheduled events so they can still take place. We are continuing to plan for this connectional year, and we are assuming delivery will be online. Joining details will be circulated for our events nearer the time. So let's have a look at some stuff to get in your diary. Regional webinars. These webinars are open to all and are all 1 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Look out for the flyer distributed by the district office, which will have the joining details. Don't worry if you can't make these dates and times. They will all be recorded. Details on how to access them will be circulated after the event. Put these in your diary. These are another 3 regional webinars that we are planning for, and these will take place, as you can see, later in the connectional year. We'll circulate the details later this year. Bible Month. I'm sure there are plenty of you who have already been to one of our Bible months. The next one in 2021 is the Gospel of Mark, so hold that date. We'll release more details nearer the time, but you can be sure there will be mighty fine speakers and a great opportunity to learn. Cliff Local for local pastors. In partnership with Cliff College, this course is designed to strengthen mission and ministry in some of our more outlying regions of the UK and to facilitate the development of a locally networked community of practice of lay leaders. Contact Rachel McCallum if you're interested. Her details are on our final slide. Our usual 2-day regional retreat in November had to be cancelled, but Deborah Lewis, who was booked to lead, has kindly agreed to lead us in a 1-day online retreat looking at how visual art can transform our faith. Keep an eye out for joining details on social media and in your district newsletter. While the physical 3Generate was cancelled, there is an online version throughout the year for people to take part in. You can check it out on the Methodist Church website or email for further details. I'll just leave this slide up for a little bit while you make a note of the addresses. Evangelism and Growth webinars. The Evangelism and Growth team is holding 3 webinars on how to reopen our churches. These 3 webinars have the same content as one another. Just pick the most convenient one for you. You can get more information on this and how to book by going onto the Methodist Church website and clicking onto the Evangelism and Growth page, which you'll find in the Our Work section. There are 2 further webinars planned by our E&G team. One will look at what we have learnt so far about online worship, in collaboration with the ministries team and Singing the Faith Plus. The other will explore emerging vocations, also with the ministries team. so you can see there's some really helpful stuff coming up as our churches begin to reopen. These are our bread and butter training and development offerings. We hold these training days every year. The last bullet point, our EDI training, now has additional material to include unconscious bias and issues relating to Black Lives Matter. I'll just explore this last in a little bit more detail. This is an important piece of training we were asked to develop around racism, recognising it, understanding it, how we might tackle it, and helping white people understand their own biases and privileges. We have developed an online workshop that explores these issues and helps people to develop their own toolkit when faced with racism at work and at home. Racism isn't always overt, and it isn't always easy to challenge, but not challenging means being complicit. Knowing how to do so safely and effectively is important. People often think they are fair-minded and unbiased, but will still make judgments about another person's differences. For example, the perceived threat of this man and the lack of perceived threat of this one, or the trustability of this person against this one. Maybe you don't know what to do when someone says this to a German friend. Or maybe you don't know what to say when you hear this. Or maybe you don't know what to say when you hear this. So, if you'd like to learn more about unconscious bias and racism, please do contact the team. Our details will be displayed on the last slide. Our bread and butter work includes providing the support that enables people to serve God to the best of their abilities. We bring together disparate workers such as lay employees and pioneers who often work in isolation. We support tutors and mentors and any churches and circuits looking to expand their mission, their relationship with God, or to step out as evangelists. We can help you explore what God is calling you to do through bespoke away days and workshops tailored to your needs. Our final slice of bread and butter is the work we do connectionally, and this is an example of what we are currently involved with as they evolve to take place online. And finally, here's our details. If you have any queries about what we offer, please don't hesitate to get in touch. I'll leave this slide up for a moment for you to make a note of the details. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your synod.